Hello everyone, welcome to this 15-minute wake up yoga, perfect in the morning to start your day. We're going to start off in extended child's pose with your knees as wide as the mat, feet touching at the back, and melt your hips towards your heels. Press your chest towards the floor and rest your forehead on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here into your belly, filling up your chest and breathing out, releasing all the air from your lungs. This is a perfect time to set your intention for today's practice. It could be to improve flexibility or to wake your body up, especially if you're feeling super tired and groggy. Take one last deep breath in and let it all go. Come onto all fours in tabletop position, wrists under the shoulders, hips aligned with the knees, and we're just going to do some rotating circles in one direction, breathing in as you come forward and breathing out as you come backwards. Waking up the body, pressing into your palms, pressing into your knees, and reverse it when you're ready, focusing on your breath and feeling the movement all through your body. When you're ready, come into tabletop position, and as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, cow pose, and exhale, round your spine, tuck your belly towards your spine, and move with the breath. Inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. Breathing in, drop your belly, lift your chest, and exhale around your spine, pull your navel towards the spine. One more with the breath. And when you're ready, come into tabletop position. Place your hands a little bit further in front, curl your toes, and come into downward facing dog. Lift your hips towards the sky and start bending one knee at a time, driving your heels towards the mat. Waking up the body, elongate your spine, reach through the crown of your head, press into your palms, and press your chest towards your thighs. When you're ready, tiptoe to the front of the mat, driving your heels towards the floor. And when you finally get to the top, bend your knees and fold over your legs, forward fold. Shuffle your feet a little bit wider for a wide leg forward fold. Grab onto your elbows and you can swing side to side, taking deep breaths in and out. When you're ready, press into all four corners of your feet and slowly roll up to standing, stacking each vertebrae in the spine. Bring your hands together at heart center and take a few deep breaths to reset. As you breathe in, reach your arms towards the sky, clap your palms together, bringing them to heart center, and lift your chest for a mini back bend. Reach your arms towards the sky again and forward fold as you breathe out. Breathe in as you slide your hands up to your thighs, shoulder blades squeezing together, and release, forward fold. Plant your palms, step both feet back into plank pose, hold for one breath in. As you breathe out, come onto your tippy toes and slowly lower chaturanga onto your belly. Press into the tops of your feet, ground down through the hips, and press yourself up into cobra. Breathe in, lift your chest, and breathe out, lower to your belly. Grip through the mat, push yourself back up to plank, hold for one breath, and downward facing dog. Lifting up your hips, pressing your chest towards your thighs. Make your way to the front of the mat, driving your heels towards the floor, tiptoeing towards your hands for another forward fold. Pull your navel towards the spine, and as you inhale, slowly begin to unravel up to standing. Reach your arms high, clap your hands together, bring them to heart center and lift your chest. As you inhale, reach your arms high and exhale to forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and breathe out, forward fold. Plant your palms, step your feet back into plank. One deep breath in. As you breathe out, come forward into chaturanga, down to your belly. Plant your palms, inhale, reach your chest forward, cobra. Release, come down to your belly, plant your palms, push yourself up to plank, and reach your hips back for downward facing dog. As you breathe in, reach your right leg high. Exhale, bring it towards your chest, engaging your core. Reach it up high again, and bring it to your left elbow. Reach your leg high and towards your right elbow, and step it through to a low lunge. Lift your chest, look forward, move a little front and back. Plant your left foot as you engage your core and cartwheel your hands up to warrior two. Hips should be opening up to the side of your mat. Arms are strong. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, place your right hand towards your right foot, reaching your left arm towards the sky, lifting your chest for a big twist. Release, placing both palms on the floor, and step back into a plank. Begin to shift your weight onto your left palm as you roll over onto your left foot for a side plank. Reach your arm towards the sky, lifting your hips. You can use your foot as a little kickstand if this is too much. If you can, reach your arm overhead, take a deep breath in, and come back to plank. Slowly lower to your belly, press into the tops of your feet, push into your palms, lifting your chest for cobra. Inhale, exhale, release. Curl your toes under, press up to plank, and downward facing dog. Moving on to the other side. As you breathe in, lift your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, squeeze and lift to your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left elbow. Squeeze and step it through to a lunge. Open your chest, look forward. Step your right foot parallel. Cartwheel your hands up, front and back to warrior two. Engage your core and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, place your left hand towards your ankle, reaching your right arm high for a big twist. Open up through the chest, breathe in, and as you exhale, release, place both palms on the floor, step your left foot back into plank. Shift your weight onto your right palm and roll over onto your right foot, reaching your left arm towards the sky, lifting your hips, engaging your core, and reach your arm overhead if you can. Inhale, and as you exhale, make your way back to plank. Slowly lower to the floor, press into your palms, ground through the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Plant the palms, curl the toes, plank pose. Hold for one breath. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, look forward, and hop or step to the front of your mat for a forward fold. Ground down through the feet, engage the core, and slowly lift up to standing. Lengthen through the crown of your head, bring your hands together at heart center, and take a few deep breaths to reset. Last breath, biggest breath, in through the nose, and exhale with a sigh. Bring your feet together to touch, squeeze your thighs together, bend your knees and lift your arms towards the sky and sit back into your hips. Lengthen through your spine, engage your core, make sure your shoulders aren't hunched up towards the ears, sit back a little lower, breathe in and breathe out, release. That was chair pose. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls up towards the ears and down the back, a few times one way, and reverse coming forwards, up towards the ears and down. Inhale as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, bend your knees and forward fold. Straighten your legs, breathe in for a flat back, and exhale, fold and release. Step one foot back, then the other, plank pose. Press into the palms, engage your core, and slowly lower to the belly. Plant the palms, lift the chest, inhale, and exhale, release. Plant the palms, curl the toes, push up, and lift your hips to downward dog. Place your knees on the mat and rest your hips on your heels for a seat. Take a few deep breaths here. If this is uncomfortable, you can always take an easy pose with your legs crossed. Come to stand on your knees with your knees hip distance apart. Lengthen through the spine and keep your core engaged. Press your hips forward as you slowly start to lift your chest and place your hands on your heels, lifting your heart up towards the sky for a camel. If this is too intense, you can curl your toes under and place your hands on your hips. Wherever you are, lift your chest, push your hips forward, deep breaths in and out. To release, slowly come out and make your way to a seat. Take deep breaths in and out. Swing your legs over to one side and come down to a seat with your legs crossed. Place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you. Lift your chest and breathe in for a twist and release. Now the other side, place your left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Lift your chest, navel up towards the spine, breathe in and out to release. Stretch your legs out in front, reaching your toes towards you. Breathe in to lift your arms high and breathe out, bend your knees and fold over your legs. You can grab onto your heels or your ankles or your shins. Wherever you are, take deep breaths in and feel the breath roll through the spine. Last inhale and exhale to release. We're going to come down onto our back, slow and with control. Engage your abs, point your toes, reach your arms out in front of you, and slowly lower towards the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Reach your left leg straight out in front of you as you bring your right knee towards your chest. You can rotate the ankles a few times one way and a few times the other way. Release your right leg and bring your left knee towards your chest. Reaching through the right leg and rotating the left ankle. Bring both knees to your chest, flattening out your lower back, and rock a little side to side to massage the spine. Grab onto your feet or your ankles, spreading the knees wide for a happy baby pose. You can rock a little side to side or stay stagnant, whatever's comfortable. Feel the deep stretch in your inner thigh and your hips. Place your feet on the outer edges of the mat and let your knees fall together. You can place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly, feeling the deep breaths in and out. Use this time to show yourself gratitude for showing up and taking care of your body and reconnecting with your breath. Stretch your legs out and reach your arms overhead for a big good morning stretch, rotating the ankles and the wrists, waking up the body once again. Bring your hands together at the third eye. Take a deep breath in and out with a sigh. One more deep breath in and let it all go. Gently roll over onto one side. Press yourself up to seated with your legs crossed in front of you. Bring your hands together at heart center and bow your head. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I hope you feel lively and awake, ready to take on the day. If you enjoyed this routine, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye!